Welcome to 2 Minute Science with Dr. John, where we cover a science concept in under 2 minutes. That way, if you want to watch it again, it won't take too long. Now, in this video, we're going to look at Newton's second law of motion. Now, Newton's three laws of motion all deal with the effect force has on the motion of an object. Now, the second law of Newton states that the net force on an object is equal to the mass of the object multiplied by its acceleration. Now, acceleration is equal to the change in velocity of an object divided by the amount of time that changes. Now, since velocity is a vector, acceleration must also be a vector. And since acceleration is a vector, net force must also be a vector, meaning it has both magnitude and direction. Now, if the change in velocity is 0, so delta V is 0, well, acceleration will be 0 divided by the change in time, which will also be 0. And the net force on that object will be mass times the acceleration, which is 0, so the net force will also be 0. So if the net force is 0, there will be no change in the velocity, and that's Newton's first law. You should check out my video on that one. But if the velocity does change, the acceleration will not be 0, and the net force will also not be 0, which also supports Newton's first law. So, for example, let's say we look at the net force on an object, and that object is 4 kilograms, has a mass of 4 kilograms, and its velocity changes by 5 meters per second over a 2-second time span. The net force will be equal to 10 kilogram meters per second squared. Okay, which is equal to 10 newtons. So net force equals mass times acceleration. Or mass times change in velocity over change in time. That's all there is to Newton's second law. I hope this video was helpful. Please like and subscribe, and have a great day.